Welcome to the Your Fitness Chick podcast. Become your best self. I'm your host, Abby Smiley Krause. I am a personal trainer, a wellness enthusiast, and I'm not gonna lie, a certified dog-obsessed human. This isn't just another fitness podcast. It's your wake-up call to level up your life. In this podcast, I'll be diving into everything from crushing your workouts to shifting your mindset, because being your best self isn't just about lifting weights, it's about lifting your life. Whether you're here to get fit, find inspiration, or just stop settling for an average life, you're in the right place. We're talking about tapping into your full potential, expanding your horizons, and building a life so good, you'll wonder why you didn't start sooner. So let's lace up, show up, and start making things happen. This isn't just a podcast. It's your permission slip to dream big, work hard, and create the life you've always wanted. Join me here every Tuesday for a fresh episode. Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, what's going on? Why do I look so off? Your skin is dull, it's dry as hell, your hair is thinning, and your energy, it's in the gutter. You think you're eating healthy, but something's not adding up. Let me tell you something. Your body is not just tired, or it's not just because you're getting older. Your body's screaming at you. It's waving the red flags, and it's begging for the nutrients you're missing. And the problem, most people ignore this until the signs are too late. So welcome to the Your Fitness Chick podcast. I'm Abby, your fitness chick, and today I'm breaking down the biggest signs of nutrient deficiencies, what's actually happening inside your body so that you can discover this, and how to, of course, fix them so you can get back on track before things get worse. Because trust me, your body always tells you what's going on. The ticket is you just have to learn to listen. So here's the deal, you guys. Your body is constantly giving you feedback. And I think that as you get older and you actually start paying attention and really know your body, you hear it loud and clear. But the key factor is to pay attention to it. So it's like a report card that you didn't know you signed up for. Every single dark circle, every strand of hair that falls out in your hand, and every time you hit that wall at 3 p.m., it's all data. The problem is most people dismiss it. They think it's just because, oh, I'm not sleeping enough, or I'm just getting old, or I'm just under a lot of stress. And although obviously all of those things can play a role, they're not always the ticket. So your body just doesn't randomly fall apart overnight. It's missing something. So I see it all the time. Clients come to me just exhausted. They're struggling to get their workouts in. Their skin looks like it's been through something. And I start asking questions, what's your diet been like? Are you getting enough protein? Are you getting your iron, your magnesium, and some of the other minerals and vitamins that I'm going to discuss here in a minute? And guess what? Most of them don't even come close to the daily requirements. So I'm no rocket scientist. I do have a personal trainer certification. I do have a certification in nutrition. I also have a Bachelor of Science in Alternative Medicine. Do I know everything? Oh, goodness, no. But I also am a very logical person. I know that if you're putting garbage in, it's garbage out, you guys. So if you're thinking you're just old and this is just how it is, let's take a step back, because you don't realize the potential of how good you could feel. So, because we obviously live in a world where people are overfed, but the reality is we're extremely undernourished. We eat plenty of food. There's no denying that, but we're still starving for the right nutrients. So let's get into it. I'm going to go over the biggest red flags your body's going to give you when something's missing. All right, you ready? Here we go. So sign number one is you just look drained. You know that look, the one where someone's face looks sunken in, like their skin just gave up. I see this a lot in people, especially who are taking semaglutide or other weight loss drugs. Rapid weight loss happens, but at the cost of looking like a deflated balloon. So your skin, your muscles, and your connective tissues, they all need amino acids to stay firm and plump. And when you drop weight really fast, or if you just don't eat enough protein, guess what? You're literally losing the structure in your face. So how we can fix it is by increasing the amount of high quality protein that you consume. Think chicken, fish, eggs. If you're vegan, tofu, lentils, whatever you like, that's easy for you to eat on a regular basis. Also add collagen rich foods into your nutrition plan. Bone broth, salmon skin, collagen peptides. And don't fear healthy fats. Avocados, nuts, olive oil, omega-3s. Your body needs fuel. And if you're just cutting calories, but you're not focusing on nutrients, you're setting yourself up to not only look depleted, but to feel it too. Sign number 2 that you're deficient in nutrients is your hair is giving up on you. It's going, girl, no. Have you ever run your fingers through your hair and suddenly it's like everywhere, or it's in your pillow, it's in your shower drain, it's in your brush? And that's not normal shedding. That's your hair saying, we're out of here. So this could mean that you're possibly deficient in iron, zinc, biotin, and protein. Iron is super important because it's actually what delivers oxygen to the hair follicles. And without it, your hair growth slows down or stops. Zinc and biotin are what keeps your strand strong, and protein is what actually freaking builds your hair. So obviously consume foods that are rich in these things. So iron, think beef, spinach, lentils, and pumpkin seeds are great sources. Zinc and biotin are going to be eggs, nuts, seafood. And your protein goal is to shoot for at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. If your hair is thinning, don't panic. Just start giving your body what it needs. Sign number 3 is dark circles and pale skin. If you wake up looking like you got in a fight with your pillow, even though you got 8 hours of sleep, that's not just life. That's a deficiency screaming at you. So your red blood cells need iron, B12, vitamin D. You could possibly be deficient in iron, B12, and vitamin D. So your red blood cells need these to deliver oxygen. And when you're low, you look pale, pasty, exhausted, and completely washed out. So obviously we're going to turn to foods that are high in iron content. Red meat, beans, leafy greens are great sources. Also B12, you're going to find those in animal products, eggs, dairy, or take a supplement if you're a vegan. And vitamin D, we live in Florida. That's easy to get our sunshine in, but you can also take a supplement and consume foods that contain vitamin D. So low iron or B12 can also cause dizziness and shortness of breath. So don't ignore it. We can overthink things and think it's something serious, but it could just be a nutrient deficiency. And sign number 4, the most prevalent, I think, is you're always freaking tired, foggy, or moody. If you ever feel like you're running on fumes, no matter how much you sleep, like your brain is stuck in molasses, that's not just stress. That could be nutritional burnout. So you could be possibly deficient in magnesium, your omega-3s, and B vitamins. Magnesium helps with energy production and muscle function. The omega-3s keep your brain sharp and reduce inflammation. And B vitamins fuel your nervous system and help to stabilize your mood. So obviously turn into foods that contain these. So magnesium, you're going to find those in leafy greens, nuts, seeds. Omegas, you're going to find those in salmon, walnuts, flax seeds. B vitamins, you're going to find those in whole grains, eggs, and dairy. If your energy's crashing, it's probably not just being busy, because we do live in a crazy world. It could possibly be that your body is running on empty. So what do? You don't need to overhaul your entire life, but you do need to start paying attention. So step number 1, I would tell you, do an audit of your diet. Are you actually eating whole nutrient dense foods? And by the way, I know we hear people throwing this label out all the time, nutrient dense, But in case you're wondering what the hell that means, here it is. So nutrient-dense foods include things like fruits and vegetables, legumes, grains, protein. Basically, if you hated eating it as a child, it's probably nutrient-dense. So think dark green leafy vegetables, eggs, beans, nuts, seeds, yogurt, avocado, sweet potatoes. These are all superfoods. They're the ones that provide you with the most bang for your buck, if you will. They give your body a whole lot of loving. All right, step number 2, I want you to prioritize your protein, healthy fats, and greens. These are non-negotiables. Step number 3, get tested. Don't guess. Get a blood test and see what actually could be going on. And step number 4, adjust based on your needs. If you're vegan, on weight loss meds, or cutting calories, you got to be extra intentional about getting in your nutrients. So listen, your body, it's not out to get you. It wants to help you. It wants to work with you. But if you don't give it what it needs, it will absolutely let you know. So next time you're exhausted, your hair's falling out, or your skin's looking rough, don't ignore it, but fix it. Start being more proactive about your health. All right, so that's it for today. If this episode hit home for you, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a dose of fitness, nutrition, or mindset fire. And if you're ready to level up your fitness and your nutrition, go to www.yourfitnesschick.com for coaching, programs, and more. Until next time, stay strong, stay nourished, and keep becoming your best self. Hey, it's Abby, your fitness chick. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode. Your support means the world to me and allows me to keep creating inspiring content just like this. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so we can stay connected and motivated all week long. You can find me on all my social media platforms. Links are in the show notes, and be sure to visit my website at www.yourfitnesschick.com for more resources to help you crush your goals. A huge thank you to you, my listeners. You inspire me every single day. I'll catch you in the next episode.